Good afternoon, everyone. It's Monday. If you're getting this and you're joining me, I welcome you in today on this Monday. And there's a topic here I wanted to bring out because I felt it's relevant, and it's called radical self-care. Radical self-care. You may wonder why I put those two words together, radical self-care. Well, I'm going to share that with you during this short video, because you may be somebody, you want to save the world, and you are out there and you're driven and you're putting the hammer down. You realize the opportunity of this time that we've gone through. You're making moves, you're making decisions, you're taking care of your family, you're driving forward, but then it's like, are you taking care of yourself? You might be somebody who is, oh my gosh, save the world. I'm trying to save myself. I'm trying to get myself out from I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I can't even get through the day. I can't even get done the simple things that I want to do. And before I get deeper, welcome. Let me know, just a quick sound check. The technology's been acting up. I want to double check it, and I want to make sure. So if you could give me some hearts, some thumbs up, something, a little something on this Monday. And I promise I'm going to pour out. I want to fill you up today. I want to fire you up. I want to provoke you. I want to stoke you. I want to get you excited. And if that seems too far-fetched, I want to get you to feel a little bit better than you feel right now. And if I can do that, I win. But first, I need you to just pause for a moment. You might be at work listening to your headphones. You might be in the car. You might have just opened up you're checking your smartphone. You might be on YouTube. You might be on Facebook. You might be on the Emergency Life Coach platform. You might be on my page. Either way, I welcome you here and I honor your time. So what I want you to do, I want to remind you what I remind myself to do, and that is to stop and breathe. One simple breath interrupts whatever's going on. It shakes it up. It's a refresh. Maybe you need to move your shoulders, move your head, create movement. Some of the happiest, healthiest people in the world simply have more movement. Movement. Notice I didn't say exercise. I didn't say they have more movement. They move, they walk, they move their body in a healthy way. Shoulders up, head up, right? So check yourself. Where are you? Now let's get into radical self-care. And the first thing I had written down, which I'm already talking about, is know where you are. Know where you are. Are you somebody, like I said, are you driven? Are you driving? Are you making moves? You have big plans, big goals? Or are you on the opposite side? You're just trying to figure out your day. You're trying to figure out this moment. You're trying to figure out what's next. You don't have the clarity that you need. You don't have the decisive action that you need in the day. And you get to the end of the day and you're wondering, where did it go? Why did I not take action? What's next? What can I do to get out of this? Well, this is it right here. I'm going to read to you a quote from Mark Twain that was written in 1869. I want you to notice that year, but I want you to listen to the words and how relevant they are in this very moment and in this day and time. In America, we hurry, which is well, but when the day's work is done, we go on thinking of the losses and gains. We plan for the morrow. We even carry our business cares to bed with us and toss and worry over them when we ought to be restoring our racked bodies and brains with sleep. We burn up our energies with these excitements and either die early or drop into a lean and mean old age at a time of life when they call a person's prime in Europe. We bestow thoughtful care upon inanimate objects, but none upon ourselves. What a robust people. What a nation of thinkers we might be if we would only lay ourselves on the shelf occasionally and renew our edges. That was written in 1869. How relevant is it right now? If you're somebody, you're driven, you're passionate, and you're moving forward, I want to remind you today that take care of yourself. One of the themes that's been coming up for me is the I am the product. I am the product I present to you. I can only give what I live. And I can only thrive in my authenticity long term in a sustainable way. I might get results in the moment, but long term sustainable results can only come from authenticity and radical self-care. Because let me speak to you. If you're the hub of your family, if you're the person that people go to, you're the one that everybody wants to get advice from, you're the one that everybody wants to talk to, you're the one that saves the day, you're the one that is there when people need them, you need radical self-care. Because chances are, if you're listening to this video, you do more for others than you do yourself. Or you're in a business and the business plateaued. And you may say, what does radical self-care have to do with my business? You are the product. Your business can only grow to the level that you're at right now. And sometimes the best thing we need to do is recharge. We need to recharge our energies. We need to, because if you're like me, and this was my mantra, I don't have time. I must, I have to, I gotta, all day long. I must, I have to, I gotta. And that would create a level of anxiousness that would drive me forward and got results. But if you want long-term sustainable results, you must pour into you. Aesop's fable talks about the goose and the golden egg. The goose can only produce the golden eggs when it's nurtured, cared for, and loved. Have you been skimping loving yourself at the sake of other people? Have you been draining your battery, taking care of others, and not taking care of yourself? Because that is actually the opposite. It's selfish. It's not selfless. It's selfish to be constantly pouring out, because if you want to be selfless, you need to take care of you, because you are a perpetual resource for the people in your life. You are the one. You are the resource. And the more you can pour into yourself, and the more you can do it, the more you can pour out into others. It's a cup. If I had the cup in front of me and I'm pouring water into it, how much water can the cup hold? Well, if it's a 12-ounce cup, it can only hold 12 ounces of water, correct? If I have a cup and I pour 12 ounces of water into the cup can only hold 12 ounces of water. But that's not true. In the static moment, the cup can hold 12 ounces of water. But if I pour in new water, what happens? The water in the cup pours out and new water pours in. And that's what you want to be in your life. So let me just say, honor where you are. This isn't the beat yourself up, because how many people have done that? You beat yourself up. Honor where you are. Do you need radical self-care right now? What is radical self-care? Is it a day at the spa? Is it a weekend getaway? Hey, Lucy, welcome. Recharge, refocus, renew. Take care of you. You are all you have, and you are all you have to pour out. You are a perpetual spring of love, energy, emotion that you can pour out. But if you deplete and you don't pour in, your energy's low. People get the worst of you, not the best of you. They need the best of you. We need the best of you. Your energy can be renewed, can be refilled, and you can do it. And if you're in a tough situation right now, a radical move might be the smallest step that you can take forward that you've been putting off. So when I say radical self-care, it might be a radical shift in the way you think about it. What can you do to create a new self-care routine that you can implement during your journey? Is it radical? Is it a complete makeover? Or is it one small step that can radically change? And what I want to encourage you to say, take the one small step. And if you're stuck in a job or you feel like you're stuck in a situation, I mean, my first thing is always elevate your energy, elevate yourself, breathe, breathe, feel good, elevate your emotions. Next, go into a fun research project. What could my life be like? What could a life reinvention? If you want to reinvent your life, I want you to type in reinvent. If you feel like you want to reinvent your life, type in the word reinvent. I'm playing with a concept here, and I want to see if I can get enough people. We'll create something. Reinvent. Do you want to reinvent? Do you want to live a life that you thought was impossible before? You want to live your best self, and it's simple. It's not complicated. Do you want to like get out of this anxiety of the way things have to be? I'm going to bring this to a close. But whether you want to save the world, or you just simply need to save yourself in this day, radical self-care might be exactly what you need. And maybe it's a radical move. Maybe it's a radical shift, and some people need that. They need just a radical life decision to change it. And by the way, I've been pouring like 20 years in reinventing myself. And it still is going on. Like I'm still doing it. I don't stop. We don't stop. So let me close here. Type in reinvention if you want to reinvent. You just want to create this new space for you, where you belong. And then from there, I want you to take care of yourself today. I want you to ask yourself the question, what does radical self-care look like for me so I can pour more out? What does radical self-care look like for me so I can pour more out? This is Austin Haynes. I'm the creator and founder of Emergency Life Coach. So you may be seeing me there. You may be seeing me on my personal page or on the YouTube channel. I invite your comments. Type in reinvent if you're interested. If you care to, I want to hold you accountable. Type in something you're going to do to create radical self-care in yourself. What are you going to do to create radical self-care today? Today, right now. Are you dealing with a loss? Did something come in and out of your life and you're dealing with it? Get up and move. Do something, right? And honor where you are, but don't stay where you are, okay? Honor where you are, but you don't have to stay where you are. You can get up and move. So thank you for listening today. I wish you a fantastic Monday. You're always free to connect with myself, our emergency life coaches. Tana's on here, one of our emergency life coaches. Lucy's on here. We have some great people on here. So have a fantastic day. Step into radical self-care. I cleaned my kitchen. Beautiful. And how did you feel when you cleaned your kitchen, right? You've made progress. Radical self-care. So feel free to connect with us. I send you love and blessings. We're here if you need us. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great Monday. Make it a strong finish.